really looking for that connection. A year earlier, newly single Anna started looking for love online and joined a Russian social networking site. So, last I talked to you, told you I was going to come back and talk about Dragonfly and Amber. Well, I decided I have the original cover of Outlander. And I see posts all the time about people finding the OG covers for Outlander, which are beautiful covers. And I live in a vast city. I'm actually in the same city-ish where Diana Gabaldon is from. So I'm like, why not? Let's go see if I can find the OG covers. And I lucked out. It took me 4 different used bookstores within the Phoenix area to find the original covers of Dragonfly and Amber, Voyager, and Drum's Bottom. Those are the next 3 books in the series. So, let me show you. Here is the one I found for Dragonfly and Amber. Found this at my local Bookman's. If you're in Arizona, then you should know what Bookman's is all about. Awesome sauce place. Yes. And I also found Voyager. Found Voyager. And I also found the Drums of Autumn. This one is a beast. Yes. And I read through the Drums of Autumn. I read through these 3. I'm going to read them again for the series. And I remember that I fairly enjoyed the Drums of Autumn. It was hard to put down. Now, this one gave me the biggest surprise. Also found it at my local Bookman's. But I will tell you why it gave me such a big surprise and why I have to tell you about this certain book haul. When I went through that book, 3 things fell out. 3 things I did not expect to fall out. And I'm like, wow. Either this belonged to an Uber fan or belonged to someone who was close to Diana Gabaldon. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to know, but you never know. This is the internet. Who could say? Anyway, the 3 things that fell out. Her dad's obituary. Yeah. His name was Antonio Gabaldon. He went by Tony, and he died in 1998. One thing I didn't know about him is that he was a former senator for the state of Arizona. So, there you go. This popped out of Drums of Autumn. I don't know why. The other thing that came out was part of an article that was written by her, Diana Gabaldon, and the Arizona Republic. And it looks like from September 26th of 2005. We're reaching on 20 years of this article. And it's not the full article. It says continued from E1, and I didn't see that fall out of the book. So I'm sure if I go onto the website and potentially pay a fee, I can get the rest of the article or just go online and look for it regardless. This is pretty cool. And the third thing that fell out of the book was this photo. Yeah. For those of you that don't know, this lady right here is Diana Gabaldon. Very nice lady. Met her once. She's a joy. Very, very humble person. Loved her. I don't know who this person is. I'm assuming it's a fan. It could be an employee, an assistant. Looks like this is at a signing or a convention, judging by the wristbands they're wearing. So I don't know. I don't know if this is the original owner of the book. If anyone of you out there recognize this person next to Diana Gabaldon, let me know. I'd love to return this photo. Not returning the book. I bought the book, fair and square. Sorry. But I would love to return the photo. So there you go. But I'm not done there. After I came home, I was satisfied with that. But I got the hardcover for Outlander, and I got the hardcover for Drums of Autumn. I got the OG cover of Voyager, and I got the OG cover of Drums of Autumn. But look at my copy of Drums of Bottom. It's pretty worn out, and it's even ripped in a couple of pages. So it got me thinking, I got to find something better. So what did I do? Well, that's right. I found the hardback covers of Dragonfly and Amber and Voyager. And Dragonfly and Amber is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And you can tell it is used, but it is in very great condition. I am not disappointed with this at all. And according to the page count here, 743 pages. About the same as the copy I already have, so that's good. But I like this a lot better, and it's such a beautiful cover. I mean, come on. You cannot deny. Why did they stop making these covers? I mean, come on. They're beautiful. For us fantasy lovers, come on. We love the covers. Why'd you get rid of this? And the other one, Voyager. Oh my gosh, this is in beautiful condition. At first glance, it doesn't look used. It doesn't. It honestly doesn't. And according to this is even chunkier book, 870 pages. So yeah, like I mentioned, each book gets chunkier. So yeah, very satisfied with my book haul. Wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. I am going to go start Dragonfly and Amber now. I was supposed to start it last week after finishing Outlander, but after wanting to go down my rabbit hole, I decided to wait. And now I've waited. And now I'm going to go read. All right. Hit me up if you happen to know who this beautiful person next to Diana Gabaldon is. I would love to return this photo to her. Not the book. That's mine now. But I will return this photo to her. And potentially the articles. I'm not sure. I don't have the heart to get rid of them, but well, I'd probably keep the comic from the Arizona Republic article. Yeah, but I don't know how I feel about keeping her father's obituary. But the interesting things you find at a used bookstore. That's all I can say. Anyway, very impressed with my book haul. Very happy. Very excited. I'm going to go start Dragonfly and Amber. Bye.